We want you to look closely here at these pictures and the videos that we are going to show you. A masked, armed person seen approaching Nancy Guthrie's home, covering up her doorbell camera. The person started putting their hand, which was covered by a glove, you can see it here, right over the camera, right? Then seconds later, they are seen taking a nearby shrub and using that, this is the shrub here, to further conceal their identity and to cover that camera. That person also holding what appears to be a flashlight in their mouth. Savannah Guthrie reacting with a simple message about her mother. We believe she is alive. Bring her home. The eerie pictures and videos are the first substantial piece of public evidence in this case. And throughout the afternoon, our Brian Entin seeing search and rescue crews going door to door in Tucson, Arizona. That's where we begin tonight with our team coverage. Retired FBI agents Tracy Walder and Greg McCrary on what the feds are likely doing now. Kelly Meyer over at the White House with how they reacted to all this today. But we begin once again with our Brian Entin live in Tucson. And Brian, so many new questions tonight with the revelation of this video and these pictures. And you're reporting that you were seeing law enforcement there sort of going door to door in the area.
Yeah, a couple of big things happening right now, Blake. I'll get to what's happening at Annie's in a second, but first of all, the new photos. We didn't see this coming because we were told, remember, the sheriff said that they were not able to access the video from the Google Nest cameras because there was no subscription. And then the FBI gets involved, and through back-end channels, they are able to obtain the video and the pictures, which are just terrifying. Remember when we got the blood video up near the door, Blake? We noticed, or I noticed, that there was a pile of like shrubs right there, like weeds that had been pulled. Well, it makes sense. That is what this person was trying to use to first try to cover the camera before ultimately what we believe when he ripped the camera off. He's covered from head to toe, but you look at the eyebrows, they're pretty distinctive. You can see the mouth, you can see what appears to be possibly facial hair. The backpack is somewhat distinctive, and hopefully someone will recognize something about this man. And the gloves, I want to show you this. A few former FBI agents who I've spoken to said they are 99% sure those are night trial gloves, which look like this. These are not medical grade gloves. These are not gloves that law enforcement would use, but they are gloves that I'm told mechanics use, hairdressers use, those kinds of jobs, and they're quite easy to get, and it looks like they may have been put on top of another glove that he's wearing in the photos. Okay, now I want to quickly tell you about what's happening at Annie Guthrie's house, Blake. That's about 10 minutes from where I am. Just within the last couple of hours, FBI teams and also deputies have swarmed that area, and they are searching the brush around Annie Guthrie's home and also around neighbors' houses. I just got off the phone with my producer who's over there, and she said that they are knocking on doors and they are asking for consent to search the properties around, and these again are properties all around Annie Guthrie's house. Annie Guthrie, of course, is Savannah's sister, Nancy's other daughter. Blake?
Brian Entin live for us there in Tucson, Arizona. I want to get to Kelly Meyer in a second, but let's bring in Tracy Walder and Greg McCrary first. Both of them are retired FBI agents. Tracy and Greg, thank you. And Kelly, I'll get to you in a second. I want to start there, though. What does it suggest to you, Tracy, on Brian's reporting that they are now in that area and sort of going through the brush, Tracy?
Well, thank you for having me, Blake. Obviously, it suggests to me that there is perhaps something of interest in the area. Now, that I don't think that that is from the videos that we have seen. I think it may be from witness interviews. It could maybe from digital evidence that is pointing them into that direction where they are searching that brush. I am starting to think now that perhaps this person didn't get very far, because if you think about it, you're leaving with a 150, 160 pound person who is relatively immobile. Where exactly are you going to go? And so I think, I don't necessarily think she's there in those bushes, but I do think that there could be some kind of evidence or tip there that they've been tipped off to.
Greg, you were in the behavioral specialist unit over at the FBI. Given the video that you just saw and the way that person was moving and how they were reacting at the time, anything that you picked up on that you think the FBI picked up on this evening as well?
Yes, I think there are a couple of issues that especially the public needs to be aware of and could be helpful with this. One thing I would say is that this individual or individuals, whoever has done this, their normal routine has been disrupted since the abduction. So, we can go through all the clothing and all that. That's fine. But another thing that to be considering is the fact that this person maybe now isn't going to work as usual, isn't at the usual coffee shop. They've been totally consumed with this abduction since they started it, and it's just taken over their life. So their normal everyday routine has been disrupted.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.